Hello everyone, welcome to Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. Today is May the 5th. This is Henry and we are looking at the chart of gold 60 minutes time frame. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Short term, we completed this with 1 in the intermediate degree right here at 48.89, and now we are still going down to finish with 2. Okay, and the subdivision of the wave 2 will be in a W. W itself is ABC zigzag. X, this is what we call a double zigzag, right? WXY. And then now looking for the Y leg, which is also in the form of another ABC, a zigzag, right? So as long now actually this last low over here already broke below that W. That suggests that most likely we can still see further downside unless the Y leg truncates, which is possible, but it's not the default expectation most of the time. Then we should be looking for further downside in the shorter cycle. Now that doesn't mean it is bearish, right? Because as you can see, we completed with 1 here, which means technically it is a bullish market. Now let me zoom out, giving you some ideas. Now I think gold and silver and so on is kind of in a holding period, right? You can try to trade it and try very hard to trade it and so on, but as long as it is still in this sort of waiting, holding stage, nothing you can do can speed up anything, right? So we just have to be patiently waiting for the market to sort it out. If I zoom out now, right, in the daily, let's take a look at this and explain to you a couple of things. Now first of all, I'm going to copy this with 1 that we see in the 1 hour time frame into the daily time frame, which is this one. Now first thing that I want to mention, we made all-time high here in gold, so obviously this is a bullish market period. Now when we talk about bullish market, that's just the overall direction is bullish. Okay, that doesn't mean we cannot go down in the shorter cycle, doesn't mean we cannot go down in the medium term, but the right side is bullish. Secondly, you notice here from this all-time high to this low, this one was a clear 3 waves. So what is a 3 waves? 3 is a corrective pattern. You don't have any extension on the third leg. In fact, if you measure the extension here, this one bounced exactly from the 100% extension right here. Now in fact, we bought it here in the live trading room. We bought it here, and then with this rally here that we saw, we managed to take partial profit already, move stop loss already to our entry level, and therefore our position is completely what we call risk-free. Risk-free, no risk anymore, because even if it goes down, we will just get stopped out at our entry level, break even, so there's no risk for us anymore with the trade, right? So again, knowing and understanding when and where to trade is extremely important, because most people, they overtrade. They want to trade every single minute, right? They want to trade every single hour, and they keep trading non-stop and thinking that if I get a forecast like this, I can trade every single swing. Well, that's the recipe for disaster, right? When you are thinking like that, you cannot trade every single swing, right? You're gonna lose your money much faster than anything. Okay, so back to the higher time frame. So we completed a corrective 3 waves here, or maybe we completed or not, we don't know. We might have completed, but then the only sort of confirmation that we finished this correction is in fact only a break above this one. That will confirm that we complete the correction, or at the least, if you draw a trend line like this, if we can manage to break above it, then I think that's kind of more or less also suggests that this correction is complete. Now until then, technically speaking, you cannot completely rule out the possibility of a double correction. A double correction means it's like a double zigzag, right? So this means this could be the first zigzag, this could be your correction, and then you can have another zigzag here, right? That's an option, that's an alternate, but that will never be the first primary default. Why? because you know the right side is bullish. So when you have a 3S pullback completed, you don't call a double unless it does break below the low again and create a 5 swing, 1 2 3 4 5, then you call a double, and then that will reach 3379 next, which is the 100% extension like this, as the next support zone. Again, that doesn't mean it is bearish. I know for some people that's extremely bearish, but no, it's still considered to be a correction, but it's a larger degree correction. Okay, if it breaks below that previous low back in March at 4,079. But what about our primary view? Well, if you look at the 1 hour, we're calling with one here. So what our primary view is that if this rally, we're calling this as a with one. Well, that means our primary view is not anticipating this to break this late March here. So that means this pullback here, even though it may still extend lower in the short term, right? WXY, as you can see, let me copy WXY into the daily time frame. This is the W, this is the X. But eventually, with this primary view, we don't anticipate to break below this March 23rd low anymore. But remember, the only confirmation that it is really complete, this correction, is only a break above here, or at least a break above this bearish trend line, bearish channel. Okay, so we're still in this flag, right? Bullish flag. It's a big bullish flag right now. All right, so so that's basically what we are anticipating. So a shorter cycle might see another leg down to retest this low, and then potentially rally again, finishing Y of 2 at some point before, and then do another leg up. Remember, until we break above this peak, until we break above this bearish channel, this is just one possible path, one speculation, right? A speculation which is consistent with the more aggressive view in the direction of the trend, which is bullish. Now, if you take a look at this structure of the rally itself, it looks a little bit overlapping, to be honest with you. I mean, it could be some sort of a diagonal 5 waves rally, but it's not a nice impulse like this, not your typical impulsive structure like this. So it's a little bit overlapping, a little bit corrective, if you ask me. So that's why for now we're just calling the more aggressive view in the direction of the trend. Remains to be seen whether or not this will hold. If it is, then we can see a little bit more downside here, then rally again, right? So shorter cycle, we could see a bit more downside as we continue to go down to form this WXY structure here. Okay, so that's the update for today, guys. As always, if you want to get more updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial as well, and I'll give you all the link in the description of the video. So see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.